Hey guys, glad to have you all on the Lunch and Learn. Today it's gonna be quick unless you have a lot of questions, and I hope you do. Okay, so pay no attention to the sound. I don't know if you can hear a tractor running in the background. That is my people. Okay, so sorry about that. But here's what I want to say. Okay, we are in super growth mode here at MIG. I know everybody has a ton of questions. I know everybody does things differently. Okay. But here's what I want everybody to think of before we start taking questions. Okay. Before we start talking shop, I want to tell you one thing. All right. In the majority of social selling companies, the people who are making the most money are doing it from two legs. Okay. Think about that. Okay. What you're looking for is two go-getters, two people that are going to take this company and run. Okay. People that are going to sign up and just go. You're not going to be able to hold them back. Okay. So I don't want anybody to get overwhelmed with recruiting. Don't want anybody to say, man, I got to have 5 million people on my team. No, you don't. Here's what you need. You need two big runners. Okay. You're going to have community with all the other people, the 80-15-5% rule. Okay. 80% of the people want to make $500 or less per month. 15% of the people want to make $2,000 or less per month, and 5% of the people want to go straight to the top. Okay. You're looking for two 5%ers. Okay. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't get, don't get worried about how many people you're bringing in. Here's what I want you to do. Focus on recruiting right now. Lead with the business. You can always drop back to product, but always lead with the business. And that should be our main focus. If we want to build this company, we have to bring people into it. We won't have any community if we don't keep, or our community will stay just like it is if we don't keep bringing people in. So that said, what I want to focus on today is answering questions about recruiting, answering questions about getting people in. Okay. If you have any other questions, you're welcome to ask them. But if you have any questions about recruiting or about how to talk to people, who to talk to, that kind of thing, let's hear them.
So Beth, I'll start with a question to help kind of break the ice. So because we just launched a new skincare product, I know Jenny Taylor had a great video about this, but how to get someone to move into action in the next 5 days, 4 to 5 days, with a combination of, is it perfect timing? Any tips and tricks to help people learn about, hey, we launched a new product. Why is it the best time to join a business?
Well, because statistically, people who join during a product launch, more people join during a product launch. That's just the facts. Okay. So you want to use this buzz, this time of excitement and all the things going on in the ATM groups and whatnot. You want to use it, get your people in there. Even if they missed out on product giveaways and stuff, go ahead and get them in there. No matter who you talk to, no matter what you're saying to anybody, whatever you're talking about. If somebody has responded to a post about product, if somebody has responded to something about saying, what business are you in or whatever, get them into Discover Good Living. Get them into the ATM group, because here's what you're doing. You're leveraging your time. And what's going to happen is, while you are at work, while you are out on vacation, while you are doing whatever it is you do, that ATM group is working for you. Okay. So get everybody into that group. Let the other people who are in those groups talking, let them help close your people. Let those posts stand for themselves, and let the people go through and see what's so awesome about MIG. And with this product launch, it's not like a lot of product launches where it's kind of like sometimes you see companies launch a product and you're like, oh, well, that's underwhelming. No, this is awesome. Glass skin is the big buzzword in skincare right now. Glass skin, moss. Moss is huge. Like, you start saying moss to people and they're like, oh yeah, that's in all these big, it's a huge thing. Okay, here's something else. When it comes to this product launch, I know it launched Friday, but our product launch is going to keep going. I mean, this doesn't just stop today. It didn't stop Friday because, oh, we launched today and it's over. No, this is something you leverage from now until you can't. Okay. Because it's our new product. Okay. It's going to be our new product for however long until we get a new product. So Moss and Plum, that's your new product until there is a new product. Okay.
Until October, until whenever we launch again for our convention and conference.
Exactly. And hopefully we'll have a whole new thing then. So that's what I'm saying. Make the most of this. Lead when you're talking to people. The product is, at this time, the product is going to kind of get people interested when you're posting about it. But when you're messaging people and you're talking to people, lead with the business, then say, you won't believe what we just launched. You won't believe this product that we just put out here. It is unbelievable. Glass skin, it's got moss, it's got all these ingredients in it. You are not going to believe how people are snatching this stuff up. They can't wait to get it. People are dying. They're going to their mailbox every day. That's how you're going to get people interested in joining you. We have to build this community, guys. We have to get people in.
I love that. I think too, it's showing people, really quick, Julie, it's showing people that there's results. It's a results driven because the products are the results. And when people who are excited about, whoa, look at what we're doing and changing people's skin, people's lives, people's, from the inside out, because the health is changing. It's a positive thing. Who doesn't want to be part of that? Julie, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Beth, when you were talking, you said get them in the Facebook groups, Discover Good Living, and then Mastermind. I'm not sure what that is.
I don't think I said mastermind.
Okay, that's okay.
I don't know that.
Totally awake. So get them into Discover Good Living is what you were saying.
Get them into Discover Good Living. Now, you said mastermind. I don't think I said mastermind, but get them to a masterclass. I'll tell you this. We're doing these master classes so you all can send them to people, so you all can use them for your own. But do a master class on Moss and Plum. Become an expert on it, and then say, hey, if you want to join me in business, I will help you get your people in by doing this master class and getting them to it. Listen, y'all, this is the time. I'm not even joking when I say right before a convention, right before and right after, momentum is huge. The atmosphere is huge, and this launch is the perfect time. This product launch is the perfect time. Bring your people. Get the people who said no. Go to the people who said no and say, hey, I know a lot of things have changed since the last time we talked. Is it a better time now? Are you open to earning opportunities?
100%. I just wanted to reiterate that, Beth, that now is the time to, it doesn't matter if it was 2 years ago, you guys, that you talked to someone, get in touch with them again. Let them know that we've got more new things that have come out, see if things have changed. And until someone blatantly says to you, I'm not interested, stop contacting me. They're interested. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you though. I mean, even if they don't respond, you've all done it. Even if you don't respond, you didn't tell that person to quit contacting you. You kind of probably wanted to know the update, even if you're busy or even if you didn't, if it wasn't the right time. But when it is the right time and someone has kept, keeping you in the loop, who do you go to? You go to the person that was consistent, that kept telling you, that kept updating you. So please do not take a no response or even a, oh, not right now. Don't take that. That's really not a no. That means get back in touch with me later. Maybe later, come and talk to me later. This might be your later. This might be the right time right now.
Exactly. A lot of things have changed in the last 2 years for people. If you joined at launch and you contacted people at launch, you don't know where people are now. So it sounds kind of contradictory, like when Jenny's talking about the other day about the majority of people join a business when there's a product launch. Sounds kind of contradictory to say, lead with the business. No, because the business at this time, business and products go together. Yes, you're going to have people who say, nah, I don't really think I'm interested in the business. Okay, great. We're going to talk about product. You can't ever go back from no to product. When somebody says no to the product, they're not going to want to join your business.
Right.
So that's why I say always, always, always come at it first from a standpoint of are you interested in earning extra? Are you interested in earning opportunities? Are you interested in this as a business opportunity? Okay. If you're not, fine. Guess what? Got glass skin for you. Guess what? I got moss and plum that you're going to love, and it smells good, and your face is going to look like a picture. Okay. That is how we have to go about it.
There's something called dripping on someone. I've done this before and I still do it. Is when you're talking to someone's like, you know what, timing, it's not right now. Are you cool if I am able to like just check in with you once a month? And it may be just once a month on the beginning of the month. It's usually like the third of the month, where I'll send a group message to people or to say to that one person, but have it be like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm thinking of you. If you hope you're having a great, week. Have a great month, that kind of thing. And it doesn't have to be about the business. It's just like it's you letting them know you're thinking of them. I had a person join me in a business because I dripped on her, and it was month 4 of me just every month. And it was the timing when I started it, when I first approached her, was, not the best time for her, but it was like month 4. She's like, okay, I want to know more. I want to know everything. I have better timing right now. So that may be, but it's a start the consistency of send yourself a reminder on your phone, text so-and-so and so-and-so. And it could be like, hey, just want to let you know, we launched some amazing products, or, oh, we're going into, for October, just coming up to certain months. Hey, guess what? Or it's back to school. Just hope you're having a great month. That kind of stuff, little bitty things that you care. It's consistency. It's if you're out of sight, out of mind, but if you're on top of mind and someone, they're going, wow. And also just to piggyback what they're saying is sometimes the timing isn't right for them. Sometimes people are just watching or waiting if you're still in the business and that you're like, she's still doing that and she's doing great. Her skin looks amazing. Holy cow. So maybe just that time of it's timing for people. Think about when someone asked you to join this business. It was the right timing for you. So just little tips.
And the ATM groups, they're dripping for you. Like once you get people in there, you can contact them. You keep the line of communication open with them. You don't ever stop interacting. There's always a open line. But when they're in the ATM groups, people are dripping for you. So it's perfect.
Third-party validation is important. And that's what that group is. And any group of that is going, wow, there's a lot of people doing this, but wow, they have a community. So if I come in, I'm going to get this kind of support, or these are going to be my new friends, or these are my new people I'm going to be surrounded by. And that's a positive reinforcement. You're not alone. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Look what we have here. We have all of our, our girls. We're sideline sisters, and that's unique to this industry and this business.
I have a question about how to, okay, so my thought process was, I wasn't thinking exactly what you guys were thinking. So I love it. So, but my thought process was to take the people that I have that are using the products that love them and use their referral links and get them to earn their MIG free, or at least understand what's involved there by hosting a post, or we have a facial party, or whatever we do. So, and that just gets them down the road, but I'm trying to think of a faster way to do it with them. I don't know, maybe I'm making it too complicated, I guess. I want to use that because I think that that's really powerful for anybody. And they may not want to join the business, but it helps them earn their MIG free. It brings me customers and it brings those potential people that might want to join the business. It also opens their mind to the fact that, oh, I'm already building a business, so I might as well earn commission. So I'm just looking for some thoughts on that.
So Julie, if I can pipe in here really quick, what I would tell you is you are deciding for them right now that they just want to be a customer and they just want to get MIG for free. I
Okay.
would, instead of assuming that that's what everybody wants, they
Okay.
already love the product. I would absolutely offer them the business first. Because
Okay.
you can say, we have ways to earn this, to earn an income, all of these other things. And if they're like, oh, whoa, that's too much overwhelm for me, like Beth was saying, you can always go, oh, well, you don't even have to, work this as a business and you can earn the products for free. So
Okay.
offer them the business first because they already love the product. They're already hooked on that. So
Right.
they are the perfect potential ambassador. And maybe they just didn't realize, oh, I can do this. I can tell people. I've already been telling, half of the people I'm related to try this out.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So my advice would be don't, and this is for everyone, don't decide for people what they need and what they want. Because when you do, you shut those doors that they might be absolutely 100% ready and wanting to raise their hand and go, yeah, me, I'm in. And you've shut that door because you're saying, oh, I'm being too pushy. It's too much to ask them. Stop making it about all of us and make it about them. Let them have the options, offer it to them so that they can make that choice. Everybody wants to be able to make the choice. Everyone wants to be able to be offered that. People are offended sometimes when they don't get offered that and they see that you're offering other people, this business opportunity. Oh, she must not want to work with me. She must think that I can't do this. And so make sure that you're offering it to everybody because everybody can do it. Everybody can be successful. And it might be exactly what they're looking for.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
For me, oh, sorry, my husband just started jumping in. I have my difficulty is closing them. Like I have a lot of people who are interested and then it's either not the right time or something. But like I have some that she should sign up this month or next, but she's just been waiting and it had to be the timing for everything that was happening. But that's been my biggest obstacle is people are interested, but then things happen and it's just, and I still stay in touch and I follow up and some of them are friends of mine that I'm in contact with all the time. But it's just interesting that and I know I'm like, all right, God, it has to be the perfect time. It has to be the right time for them. And I don't want to push. So any tips from you guys on that?
I have just one question and then I'll let everybody else field this. Are you actually asking them? Are you saying, because I heard you say, oh, I don't want to push, I don't want to all these things, but are you actually asking them and saying, hey, I know you're super excited about this. Are you ready to jump in? Are you actually giving the ask,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
For the most part, I do. Some of them are people that have told me they want to do it.
Awesome.
So they've told me that I have 2 to 3 right now that have said, I want to do this.
Okay.
It's just, I can't.
Okay. Stephanie, here's what I would say. Let's get them on a call. Okay. If you can get them to a call, let me try to close them. And here's what I'm going to say. Okay. So what's keeping you from joining us? What is keeping you from joining me today? How much money is it going to take to make it worth your while? What's going to make it worth you jumping in? And they're going to say however much. And then I'm going to say, how many hours a week do you have to give to it? They're going to say how many hours. And I'm going to say, okay, if I can show you how to make this amount of money in this amount of time, what's keeping you from joining today? What's holding you back today? Let's do that.
Okay. And a few of them I've talked about doing calls and they just, for one reason or another, they haven't. And some of the girls that I'm talking to are my girls, but I'm like, I'm right there. I will help. I will do whatever I can. So, but I'll push more to try to get them on calls.
Let's get them on the phone and let's try to close it. And that language always, they have to respond. There's no, you can't
Right.
not respond to that. You have to say,
Right.
oh, well, what's keeping me is this. Okay,
Right.
let's do it.
So
Sounds good.
Beth, when Stephanie asked them, tells them, hey, I want to get you on the call with my leader, whatever, however she puts it. For what purpose? I mean, how does she kind of sell that to the person to hop on a call with you?
I would love to get you with my friend Beth, who is a leader here, and I want her just to kind of tell you a little bit about what she does, how she runs her business, whatever. It doesn't matter. It really
Okay.
doesn't matter. Just get her
Yeah.
on the call. I mean, you're not going to want to say, hey, I have a $500 gift card for you if you.
No,
But
I
I'm
just meant,
saying, you
yeah.
just get her there. It doesn't matter if it is, will you talk to her? Would you mind if I get you on a call with her so you all can connect? So maybe she can answer some of your questions, whatever. However, just get her to me and I'll do the rest, because that third party validation means that she's 63% more likely to join you than if you do it yourself.
Well, and I know even like we were talking, Beth, a few weeks ago, when I do a market and there's more than one of me there, I sell more because we have that. It's like third party validation right there that they
Yep.
can talk to both of us. And I saw it firsthand and I'm like, this is crazy. So it's
We're all that
definitely
way.
something to that.
We think if one person tells us something, it may not be true, but if two people say it, it's definitely true. It's why people believe everything on the internet.
It's you're in business by yourself and not by, you're in business for yourself and not by yourself. Again, you can tell, and I tell that to people, say, listen, I come with a group of people. I can't, like you're joining this business, but we have an arsenal of people who can help support you. So I can't find the answer, or I'm not available, Beth or Jennifer or Sam or someone's there to help, because they're like, oh, okay, so I don't have to just rely on you, Stephanie. I can actually talk to Beth as well. And, yeah, I have a couple of questions. Like, Stephanie's told me, about I can make this kind of money, but Beth, tell me more about, like, oh, are you really making that money? Are you really, finding like you've got a lot of customers? So she's heard Stephanie's perspective and her answers. So it's nice to hear another person help answer their questions. It could be the same exact questions. It just might be, I want to hear your perspective and I want to hear how you've been successful. And that's what it is. When I joined this business, I wanted to hear, from other people.
Yeah.
I happened to fly to Colorado to get my answers and meet with Jamie and these girls. But it's like, sometimes you need to get that additional confirmation. Like, you're not alone.
Yeah. And I just wanted to add to that, Julie, I know you were saying, how do you get someone on the phone? Something that's worked really good is, first, you've already built that relationship, but just asking for 10 minutes. Do you have 10 minutes? Because everybody has 10 minutes, to jump on the phone. I know you've had some questions. I just want to, make sure that you can chat with, Beth. She's an expert on this stuff. She's been doing it for a long time. She's a leader, all these things. And, she'd be able to answer your questions and, just a quick 10 minutes of your time. And people are always like, oh, okay, I can do that. That's not asking a lot from me. That's not a lot of pressure.
And make it sound like it's fun. Like, hey, I would love to introduce you to one of my friends. She and I are doing this business together. And Samantha, she's in, you can say wherever, like, she is in Las Vegas and she is doing different things, as well in Las Vegas. But I'd love to introduce you. She's super sweet and she's super fun. And let me get her on the phone with us and she can maybe answer some additional questions, or you can hear what she's been doing. Make it fun. You know, Beth, oh my gosh, my husband just loves listening to Beth get on the phone. So like, oh my goodness, let me tell you, my friend Beth, she is a doll. She is in she's in Tennessee. She knows tons of things, but let me, I'd love to introduce you to her. It'd be like if you had Jamie on the phone, wouldn't you want to introduce Jamie to everybody? Make your people that kind, elevate them and to
Celebrity status.
yes, but let me tell you, my friends here, you're all celebrity status. You know, you want to elevate them, you want to edify them. Go, holy cow, like Beth is rocking this business as well with us. She is helping the team, you know, my side, whatever that is, but make it where they're like, oh my God, get her on the phone already. And if she gets a voicemail, call her back, you know, but you want that urgency and to make that like those introductions fun. Because you don't want to be like, well, let me introduce you to so-and-so. They might be able to answer questions. Heck no. Think of that person you're introducing them to is like Jamie Cross. Because we
love
are
that.
an extension of Jamie Cross. All of us are extensions. We're the ambassadors to this brand. So we have to edify that title as who you are and who you're representing as that. So edify yourselves, edify each other, edify your title, and that we are extensions of Jamie.
100%, Jen. And I just want to say, Stephanie, I know you were saying that you're talking to some of your girls. Same thing for you and your girls. Your girls should be setting you up as this celebrity status for who they're talking to, you know, edifying you. And because each of you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be me or Beth or Mary or Jen. It's all of us, every single one of us. Because somebody doesn't know you, you've automatically got that intrigue. And, you know, if their friend is saying, oh, this is so-and-so and blah, 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 you know, 2 or 3 sentences, they're going to be like, oh, okay. Yeah. So like Jen said, make it fun, make it, you know, elevate them. I love this. This is a great conversation.
And
Well,
that's why
and I've been very, oh, no, I was just gonna say, I've been very purposeful with my girls, especially my local ones, to say, get me on a phone call, I go and meet with people just to be able to interact with them and let them know, hey, you might be joining with her, but you get me too. And you get everybody above me and sidelined with me. It's a community and we're all here to help each other. And that's how we build. And I know a lot of people want that. So
we need to really emphasize what you're saying, Stephanie, but like I tell people, I come with the package. You buy a launch kit or a launch pack, I come with that and all these fun group of people. And if they're familiar with direct selling, social selling, and whatever you want to call this as a title, as a business, saying we're different and unique. We don't have those boundaries of you're in a specific silo with just, you know, sometimes they've seen it where they're like, it's really strict. It's really, you know, exclusive to your team and your team only. Let them know we are very unique. We have a huge like group of people, Silent Sisters, like Elizabeth Oswald is under Jenny Taylor. They're a different organization, but they helped with this launch last week. And they opened that up to all of us. We have each other in this, you know, our Fab Four, you know, our, you know, Fantastic Four, just our group. We're Sideline Sisters. So that's something just let people know, like we're unique. We help each other cross-line. You know, we've done, and you can say, you know, what we've done is we've put people in different organizations in each other's little groups or like power groups that are, you know, kind of help coaching each other. So, you know, those are things that are just unique to this company. I don't know if you have a lot accountability. Thank you so much, Samantha. I couldn't think of the word, but we're trying to have people cross line and support each other where it's not this ugly, hot mess where people get really restrictive. No, we're not that. I know we're sitting at 11:31. Is there any other questions from you girls? Awesome. Well, hopefully this is good. I mean, like these are town halls. Again, we have, you know, until Sunday is the end of the month. If you're running for something, and you've got some people who are like, I want to hop on this bandwagon with you because of this product line launching, let us know. We're here to help. Beth, were you going to talk about the 2 events that are, I mean, so just think like we got master class. We have opportunity calls coming early next, you know, month, the top of each month. Monday nights, the first 2 Monday nights, block them apart, block them because we have master classes on Mondays, the first of the month. The second Monday of the month is going to be an opportunity call. Utilize those. Drip on them as you will. We did the master class first of the month because it helps them kind of go, oh, products. The second Monday is like, hey, I know you're talking about the products, but I think you could do this business with me. I think it'd be great to have you join me. You know, could you imagine being able to get product credits because you're sharing the products? Your customers help get customers, but then you could be making commissions. You can make a paycheck every week. So let's talk about joining this business on the front end and let's help you get started. And then you can plug people in these same kind of meetings that we're doing. So hopefully that definitely helps you guys. You know, definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel for Fully Activate You so you can see notifications when we download or upload these videos. Did I miss anything? Or I know I'm just talking away. I was like, Beth, go. And then I'm like, blah, blah, blah. So,
Nope,
all right,
you did
girls.
it good. All
Awesome.
right.
Well, thanks so much, guys. It's 11:33. Have a great rest of the month.